Sichuan province. Fueling the rocket, the last procedure before liftoff, began at 9 a.m. Thursday.
We are now in the fueling control room. We need about 100 tons of impelling material for conventional fuel. The fuel is now flowing in from the number 56 valve and traveling all the way to the front of the pump. The pump will send it to the storage area of the rocket.
The rocket's first and second stage boosters were filled with conventional propellants, which took about 5 hours. The third stage booster will be filled with cryogenic propellant, which is lighter and allows for more power. The fueling of this part will not start until 8 hours ahead of the launch. Once the cryogenic propellant is added to the rocket, the launch process will be irreversible. The rocket will carry Chang'e2 to the trans-lunar orbit. The satellite is then expected to take about 112 hours or nearly 5 days to reach its final orbit around the Moon. The lunar probe will test key technologies and collect data for future landings of Chang'e3 and Chang'e4. It will also provide high-resolution photographs of the landing area. Chang'e2 was produced as a successor to Chang'e1, which was launched in October 2007. The Chang'e probe series is named after the legendary Chinese moon goddess. Manixi, CCTV.
And just ahead of the launch of Chang'e2, the Beijing Aerospace Control Center launched the last joint exercise for the tracking and control system. The exercise began 50 hours before the Chang'e2 launching. It simulates the entire tracking and control process, including the lunar probe's entry into orbit. The orbiting lunar probe's tracking telemetry station is part of this exercise. Unlike China's first lunar mission, Chang'e1, but this time the orbital lunar probe will be carried by the rocket directly to the Earth-Moon transfer orbit. This will use less fuel, but also requires better control of Chang'e2 in case there is any deviation as it is carried into the orbit. China's second lunar probe, Chang'e2, the Beijing Aerospace Control Center has stated that they have started the last joint exercise for its tracking and control system. The operation began 50 hours before Chang'e2's launch window was set to open. It simulates all the entire process, including the entry and the satellite's tracking telemetry, is just also part of this exercise. Unlike Chang'e1, the probe this time will be carried by the rocket directly into the Earth-Moon transfer orbit, and the process will use less fuel and requires better control of the Chang'e2 in case anything occurs when it goes into orbit.
The exercise has been conducted to test